streaming. Not much more. Where are we at? We are in Elko. And I was looking at some map mods, but I didn't really see any that I liked. Or didn't see any that I thought would be interesting. So, yeah, I didn't get into any of them. So, let's see what kind of... Uh-oh, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and check out and see whether we need sleep or not. Do we need sleep? Oh, no, we already slept. Okay. So we can just get a job. What do we got from Elko? Let's see where we can go. I think we just came from somewhere down there. But that's a good amount of money. And let's see, 24 hours. Means you're going to have to stop somewhere about halfway there. We're going to go all the way out there to get it. Okay, now we're going to have to... Okay, yeah, I think we can do that. And we're shifting. We're shifting gears. That's the fun and exciting part. Shifting gears while I'm trying to drive or trying to steer without using my feet. That's the tricky part. Okay, let's yeah. Yep, I think we'll take this load. Okay, so let's see, that's the way we want to go. Yeah, this is... Well, didn't get very far that time. Didn't get very far with that, did I? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, all right. Okay, there we go. Now we're trying to get used to this again, all over again. It's like every time I start driving again, I gotta get used to doing all the shifting and using of the throttle, of the paddles for the throttle, and shifting at the same time. Like I have one hand too short, which would normally be what your foot was used for. The throttle, but I don't have, I can't use the throttle. Isn't that just a bummer? That is just a bummer. Okay, I'm going straight through up here. Going straight through up here. Didn't mean to downshift that much. Okay, we made that. Ah, this is a kind of tricky. Okay, maybe not tricky. Okay, here we go. You know what? I'm going to switch this back to an automatic transmission real quick because I'm just not. I have to pay too much attention to the to what I'm doing, and not enough. No, that's not the right one. Whoops, wrong one. Controls. Age difference. No, we're not going to go with real automatic. Who knows? I can't remember. I can't remember which one it was. Okay, here we go. Let's get our load here and get on the road. And then we won't have to mess with, oh man, it's back there and it's going to be pointed. Which direction is it pointed? That direction, okay. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about shifting. I can pay attention to driving and talking and looking where I'm going. So I'm getting back all the way around it. It's a hard place to get into. So you have to back all the way around in like this. Make sure you don't hit anything. Ah. Got it. Got it. Um, let's see. Trailer. Hitch the trailer. Look at the map. Okay, that's pretty much, we're good to go there. Let's, how much fuel we got? We've got, we're going to need fuel. And, we're good to go on sleep. But we'll probably need fuel. Let's see. We're not going by fuel. Right here. Where's that fuel? Yeah, we can stop here and get fuel. Stop here and get fuel. And we'll look at our sleep time when we get there. Okay, so we're ready to go. We can get out of here. If we can get out of here without running over something. Or running into something, I should say. We should be able to go out this way here. We should be able to get out this way. Yeah, we should. I think we can get out this way. Okay, shifting was fun though. It is fun. I have to admit, it's fun. Shifting is fun. But it's not very easy to do when you need at least IR tracker or something to that effect. Yep, I'd need an IR tracker or something to that effect. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something else too. Right now. Before I get any farther, I'm going to turn my trailer stability. Yeah, I don't want this trailer stability quite that high. Put it down here, and the rain probability, I'll put it up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. That gives me a little bit more chance of running into some rain or turning my trailer over. not quite as much chance as not having him marked, but hey. You never know. I've been looking for a racing game, and I haven't found one yet. I haven't found a racing game that I want to pay the money for. I mean, Grid Autosport looks like it'd be a nice game, but I'm not sure it's worth $40. Oh, come on. Not sure it's worth $40. It probably is worth $40. I seem to be getting a little bit more stutter than I was before. Don't know why. I haven't changed anything, but it seems like I'm getting a little bit more stutter than I was before. Wonder why that is. Unless, might be, do you think it's because I put it on, I moved the game itself to a different drive? I bet you it is. I bet you it is. I bet you I'll have to put it back. I bet you if I put it back on the C drive, which is a solid state drive, it'll get rid of that stutter again. It seems to be stuttering a little bit. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're going to have to... Yeah, I thought we was getting off up here. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. I might not even make this whole delivery today. I might not even make this whole delivery on this. Whoa. Oh, I almost forgot to stop and get fuel. Almost forgot to stop and get fuel here. Yes, I did. But I guess it's not really that bad. But I didn't want to take up all my... Didn't want to take up all my C drive. For the games. I mean, they take up the data, goes into the C drive. But I was hoping to put the game, if I put the games on the D drive, which I have a 1 terabyte D drive, and like a 230 something gig hard drive. I almost forgot to slow down there for that corner. And it was about a third full already. And I mean, I just the operating system and the 3 or 4 games that I had on it. It's like, nah, I'm going to start putting I'll move the games over to the D drive. Fallout 4 took a bunch of it. So I moved it over to the D drive. Well, I'm going to move it over to the D drive. That's the plan. That's the plan anyway. And I'm doing good streaming. Not doing good driving. These guys, slow guys in front of me. They're not keeping up to speed. But the scenery is nice. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, I'd be hitting the gears here. I'd have been hitting the gears there. Trying to gear down. See how much. 9 hours to go. Okay, we can keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that time. But it was fun shifting gears. I really enjoyed that. If I wasn't talking, it was like Sir Jumbo or something. He said, I'm not going to do shifting because I can't talk while I'm shifting. It takes too much concentration. and especially with me not being able to use the pedals, if I could use the pedals and had switches on the gear shift instead of having to find a button to push. This about I get to go through this without having to stop this train without having to stop about every third time I come down this way. Man, I'm getting tired. In real life, I'm getting tired. I might just have to. I might just have to. When I stop to sleep for the night, I might just have to call this a stream and pick it up tomorrow because I'm getting awfully tired. Getting awfully tired. Yeah, I thought that car was right up beside me. This lane's going to end up here, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we'll pull right on over here, right behind this car, and just keep right on trucking. I discovered when I was doing a whatchamacallit, World of Trucks load, that they max the truck speed out at 65 miles an hour. You can't go over 65. Car zone. Boy, that sign sure looks like AutoZone, doesn't it? But I guess car is an auto, so hey. Truth in advertising. And it was fun to shift while I was driving. I do have to admit that. Do you have to admit that it was fun to shift while I was driving? And I think I may do that at some point in the future. But it's going to be awfully boring because, well, while I'm going through the towns, I'm not going to be doing any commenting. That's for darn and certain. Darn and sure certain. no, I don't want to turn there. I just realized this is that one that goes around this bend like this. And wait a minute, how many? I got plenty of time. Still got 6 hours. I should be able to get it to another place in 6 hours. I keep forgetting to check that. But see, it just comes across to here, and it's like, unless I need fuel or sleep at that point, there's no sense in getting off of there. But it, if I remember it before I turn, then that's fine. Because it'll, if it's marked, then as to turning there, as long as I'm paying attention, I'm good to go. Because it'll say, because I'll remember that, hey, I don't need to start there. Don't need to stop there. See if we can get up to about 77. Get it? Or, no, 72. We'll be able to get up to 72? Shoot, we may not even be able to get up to 70. Not even going to get up to 70. So we didn't even get up to 70 that time. Let's check the map here. Let's see, we got 5 hours. Oh, heck yeah. Let's check when we get down to here. We don't need to stop there. We don't need fuel and we don't need sleep, so good to go with that. Oh man, my ears hurt. I finally broke down and bought a video camera today. I've been thinking about it for probably about a year now. I've been thinking about getting a camera. And video cameras take fairly decent, well, not really good, but fairly decent still photos. I mean, they're better than my camera photos, but not much better. Not much better. Whoa. Made that turn. Made that one. Just like smooth as silk. Just as smooth as silk. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not quite that smooth. But I wanted the video camera to, well, I wanted to take pictures. I also wanted to, ooh, wow. A stealth, not a stealth, whatchamacallit airplane. Yeah. That was me yawning, not the game. That sounded like the game, but that was me. I got up about 5:30 this morning, so yeah, that was me yawning. It's about 10:30 now, I think. I'm not going to try to look at a clock at the moment because 11 o'clock. That's what time it is. It's 11 o'clock. But I've wanted a video camera for about a year now, or some kind of camera that I can take pictures with when I'm out and about. This is Las Vegas. We're coming into Las Vegas. We're going to need sleep here. Yes, we are. Yes, we are going to need sleep here. Don't you pull out in front of me, car. So I finally broke down one. Walmart had one on sale. A video camera. On sale for, I don't know, I think $64. And it seems to work pretty good. We'll find out tomorrow, maybe. I might start making some video logs again. Turn. Okay, so we're gonna want to stop up here somewhere. Oh yeah, I remember where. I started to reach for the gear shifter to shift to downshift again. Yeah, I suppose they would want you to park in between the lines, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take my sleepy time, and but I'm too tired to go the rest of the way. How much further I got to go? 12 hours. Yeah, I got about the same amount of time in to finish this job. Yeah. So I'm going to call this stream call this an episode, and go back to yeah. I don't need to see me anymore because I'm not. I gotta watch myself do all that shift before I changed it. see what I look like trying to do all that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Put all this stuff away and go to sleep. So y'all have a good one, and I'll finish this load maybe tomorrow morning. I planning on it tomorrow morning, but that don't mean I'll get to it tomorrow morning. I might wake up tomorrow morning and find that I need to upload or download or reload or move something that, because you know how it is when you're setting up a new computer, like, well, man, where did my thing go? And speaking of cameras that I couldn't download, or speaking of still cameras, I've got a really nice one that I like. But I can't update the driver for the reader. But I just remembered today, I've still got my old computer. The only thing that was wrong was the hard drive was filled up and it was kind of slow, and it didn't have enough RAM, and the video card was really, really, really bad. So, but I could download my pictures off of my still camera with it. So I might just hook that up, plug it in, and I have to see if I can find a cheap TV somewhere I can use for a monitor for it. Maybe I'll buy a new monitor for this. Switch these things around and yeah, I might do that. We'll see. We'll see what we'll do. I'll see what I'm going to do. Yes, I will see what I'm going to do. Okay. Y'all have a good one, and I'll finish this load tomorrow sometime, either in the morning or in evening, or maybe in the middle of the day, but probably in the morning. Okay, goodbye.